My name is Melanie Glister, and this interview is for class purposes. This is Jane Brown, and whom I will be interviewing.
Um, I'm sitting here. I got a lot on my mind. I've been going through a lot, and just having someone to talk to about it to release some anger because I have a lot of anger built up in me, and with the things that have been transpiring in my life and things that's been going on with my family, which is crazy, and I don't understand it. They're breaking in and tearing up your stuff, stealing your stuff in your house because they're angry because of family disagreements. And they want to say we're family. How are we family? We can't even come together and you being evil toward me the way that you're doing me. It doesn't make sense.
So that has you puzzled, trying to understand how y'all can be family. And
And yes, it's very puzzling because, I mean, how can you say we're family when you treat me like we're not family? And you're doing everything to make my life miserable. Family doesn't do that. They're not supposed to. So it makes you want to just erase them out of your life, make them go away, but instead of doing things every day, nitpicking, driving by watching, looking, sending messages through other people. And it's just, I mean, what is it for? What's the purpose? Why they have to keep doing it? Why they just can't leave well enough alone?
when you say erase, I take it that you're saying um, that you're wanting to just not have them a part of your life anymore.
No, I don't. After all the things that have transpired and the things that they've done to me, for no reason, I haven't did anything to them or anything. It's because of a disagreement and how they've been acting and treating me. I mean, it doesn't matter if I never talk to them again or see them again because of the fact that they showed me who they really were and what they are and how much I mean to them as family. So why would I need them around? I can't miss something I never had anyway. I've never had their love. I've never had anything from them. They want to proclaim they did so much for my life. When I've been living in another city that's 2 or 3 hours from here for at least over 30 years. So I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about and what's the motive behind everything that they're doing.
I take it that that this is making you sad.
It's making me, it's been hurtful and resentful and it's making me angry. It's building anger up in me to where it, I don't want it to make me resent them for the rest of my life, but it's to that point. It's pushed me to that point because who want to be around somebody who's constantly just jugging and stabbing at them every day for no reason. Because you're mad and you say we're family. Who does that?
By the way you're talking, I think that I'm sensing that family means a lot to you.
Family is always meant a lot. Family was very important to me because my grandmother, that's what she instilled in us to be a close knit family. But since a lot of deaths in the family and this right here it's divided us totally. I don't speak, I don't talk. I don't even know to speak or talk to them because I don't know what they're going to do or what they're capable of do. I don't know if I'm going to piss them off or they're going to piss me off or any of that because it's been just ongoing feuding for no reason. And I don't even feud with them. I don't say anything because I feel like it's best for me not to say anything. If I can't say anything good at all, don't say nothing. And that's how I feel right now, and that's how my heart is.
And also, it seemed as though by listening to you talk, that there is a bit of fear built up there also.
Yeah, it's some fear because every time I leave my home, something you come you and you see it, you watching me, and when I leave, it's like you're gonna. I don't know what you're gonna come in and do next because you've torn up everything and broken everything, and you've stolen everything. You did to what you call yourself to do to hurt me to the core of my heart, but I thought I would be more act out more on this because how I used to be in my past, but with me being mature in God, I mean, I just say, God fix it. I don't have to have revenge or try to do revenge or get back at them. You know, just let them be and give them to God and pray about it. Because I can't waste my time and energy on something and on some people's mind they already have their mind made up for what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And they're being ignorant for no reason. So you give those people, I give them to God, and maybe He can, and let Him fix it. I know He can fix it. And time brings about a change. So hopefully, as time passes and they see themselves, maybe they'll get someone to sit down and leave well enough alone.
So,
I don't know.
because of all of this that has transpired, I can tell, I can hear the resentment as you just stated. Um, and your core relationship with God is that establishment what's helping you.
It's been helping me. If it wasn't for me having God in me, I don't think I could have made it through and dealt with this like I have with everything. Because, I mean, I'm getting sued. I've gotten sued so many times, and we've been to court so many times, it's unreal. And for me to look at them as family and they're doing what they're doing, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't understand it. And maybe sometimes God allowed things for a reason, and I have to look at it as at the aspect of what would Jesus do, and probably God is allowing this for a transformation for my family for whatever it is yet to come. I said because I've never been through anything like this with them. They've never acted like this. But I can tell you one thing: when it comes to some land or somebody dying or any property, you can see people true color and how they're going to do and act. And this has been one journey for me. And I'll be so happy when the journey's over because it's been too much. It's kind of caused my illness to come down. That's what builds anger for me because they know that I'm sick and it's like they don't care. So I don't wish this for no one. Not no one.
So has and so because of a lot of this that has transpired with the property, the land, etc. Well, then that has caused more illness upon you.
Yes, it has. Because from being stressful every day, and then when you have to go to court 2 or 3 times a week, and they're sitting up and, oh my God, just lying about everything, trying to get everything the way they want it to be, and people to see them their way. And it's been frustrating. It's been very frustrating because of the fact that the truth will come out, the truth will prevail, and just keep standing on God's word and knowing God will do what He said He'll do. It angers me that they keep just they won't. I mean, just keep like a force, just keep coming and coming and coming, and won't stop.
So is the anger mainly because of the truth not coming out yet?
That best part of it. That's a lot of
That's
it
what I'm
too,
hearing.
because they're hearing everything they're saying, but I'm not being. When I do try to be forceful, it's like it gets knocked down, and everything's about what he says or what she says, and I'm not being heard until God. And I feel like I need to just be patient because God will fix it to where I will be heard sooner or later. And the things that He's doing, hopefully somewhere along the line He will slip up and they will see what He's doing
Mm.
and everything. Because I feel like the police, the judges, and everybody's on his side and his mom's side for what's been going on with this situation.
So that's the most. What I'm hearing is that that's the most hurtful part. You not being heard.
hmm That's one of the most hurtful things. Well, it's hurtful too for them to even be doing me the way they've done them, and I've been so much about family and be there for family and into family. And I would have never thought family would be doing me the way they're doing me right now. You could have never told me, foreseen this in the future, but stuff happens, and you just have to deal with it. I'm just glad I'm not one of these people that's to where I get so angry I want to go kill up everybody, like and going off a random rampage, because people don't know, they don't know what's on your mind, of what you're going through to where, with their crazy, they can come sit after your crazy. So I just thank God for just letting me be able to have a mind to where I can maintain my mind with everything I'm going through. And I do have friends and prayer words that I can be talk to and reach out to, and that's there. So that way the devil won't distract me to doing nothing wrong and causing harm or causing ill will toward myself.
So it sounds like you find peace in your religion and what your
Yes,
beliefs.
I thank God for it because I do find peace in it. And He's given me that peace because I pray every day for that peace. I pray for peace and understanding. I pray that and ask Him to cease them, make them be still, and let them leave me alone. Because I don't think they know what they're fighting me for. Because there's nothing to fight over and nothing to fight about. It's just that their mindsets, it's at an ignorant state right now. And they don't realize it. People on the outside looking in, they kind of see it, but they don't see it until they see it. Or either to something, I feel like we're going to be like the Hatfield and the McCoy. We're really kind of like the Hatfield and McCoys with what's going on. Um, until something tragic, I feel like that's when that stops. And I pray to God it doesn't come to that point. And I hate that it's been at that point. But only God knows. And I feel like He's not going to bring any more from me than I can't bear because He already knows what it has caused with my illnesses. And hopefully He'll touch their hearts for them to quit and for them to stop mistakes. Because they don't know what they're fighting. They're just doing something.
So it sounds like you have empathy for them, even in the process of.
Yeah, you know, but that's crazy because I don't understand that either, but I do because I kind of feel sorry for them in a way when I know where they come from and what they're been through and have gone through, and with them being family. So I don't know. It's just that I guess it's a season, a time and a season for everything. I guess it's just a time and season for what's going on.
Mhm. So, when you said time in the season, you're talking about in life.
Right. It's a time. Everything happens in life for a reason and a time and a season. I just feel like this is the time and season God has allowed it to happen for us to see family, each other as family for what we see in each other as family. Because, like I said, the things that they're doing, family don't sue family. Family at least come together and try to talk about things and work things out. And then it's not one-sided. everything's not about them and how they want and what they want. You network. And right now, they're just one-sided. Everything's about what they want, how they want, when they want it. And nobody else matters. So,
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time doing this interview and sharing your heartfelt thoughts.
I thank you for allowing me to have this interview. So that way, it might help someone because no matter what you go through, just you have to keep your mindset and keep yourself grounded. So that way, you won't get caught up in other people's hype or what they got going on or what they think that you're supposed to do. Because sometimes you can get caught up. And you never know what the end result might be. But I do know my end result. And that's for me to stay focused and stay in God and focus on myself and what I'm doing. And when they do come, how am I going to handle it? How will I handle it? Will I get like them, evil and above and doing stuff or come to their level? Or will I try to keep a level head and know that God got me and trust Him and He will see me through this process?
This concludes our interview. Thank you.